What is up, guys? It's Packers Trucks, and this is with another video for you guys. And today, if you did not read the title, we are going to be talking about biggest free agents the Packers should pick up this offseason of the 2021 offseason. So yeah, before we start this video though, guys, basically a lot of the players in this are defensive players, and obviously, the reason for that is because, obviously, new defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers. We really need good defense so we can, improve on defense because, the saying, defense wins championships. But, there's a couple of, offensive players on this list. So, yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright, guys, so basically we are going to start off just right here. Basically, in this video, we're going to be talking about their 2020 season stats. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the first one, Lavonte David. If you don't know who this is, the Buccaneers linebacker. Just won the Super Bowl, actually, with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And, this guy basically was one of the leaders of the defense, next to Ndamukong Suh and, they're better defensive players. This is just, we just need a better defense. I feel like we need a I want to puke saying this coming out of my mouth, but, like an 85 Bears type of defense. I feel like we just need a good defense because I feel like the defense always seems to ruin it for the offense in, big games, like the NFC Championship this year. Came down to, the final drive for the Buccaneers, and they, scored, got a first down. And then, last year's NFC Championship game against the 49ers, they literally just ran the ball the whole time, and the Packers really couldn't, get anything going in that game. So basically, I think Lavonte David would help us out this season. He had 82 solo tackles. That is great. He had 1 interception, 1.5 sacks, and 3 forced fumbles. So obviously, those stats are very good, and, I feel like he would be a better player. He is a bigger guy, so I feel like he'd be able to get to the quarterback very easily. And, just look at the stats. 1.5 sacks doesn't look like a lot, but he still has 3 forced fumbles, 1 interception as a linebacker, and 82 solo tackles, which is just, blows my mind. 82 solo tackles is very good statistically. With number 2, we got Allen Robinson, Bears wide receiver. Actually, there's been a lot of talk going on about, Packers may get Allen Robinson, or, the Bears haven't re-signed him yet, so people are actually looking at him. He is a very good receiver. I feel like he is an underrated receiver in the NFL. So I feel like, wide receiver-wise, we are pretty good. But, coming off of last year, not drafting a wide receiver in the draft, I feel like this might, help out with that. And, getting him would just, add to the great offense we had this season. Devontae Adams, Allen Lazard, it would be Allen Robinson. Just great receivers in general. And I feel like this would really help our offense out. So his stats this year, he had 102 receptions for 1,250 yards and 6 touchdowns. Obviously, he is one of the number 1 Bears receivers. He is absolutely just an amazing receiver. I feel like he's underrated. Even though he's a Bears player, he is very good on offense. He was one of the reasons the Bears kept it close against us in the Week 17 game. Obviously, this would be great if the Packers could, go into signing him in free agency. Even if it's like a 1-year contract, I feel like if we went for it, I'd be very happy with that. Number 3, Patrick Peterson. Everyone knows who Patrick Peterson is. He is the long-time Cardinals cornerback. And obviously, he is old. That would be a factor. But, obviously, he knows what he's doing. And I feel like if we got Patrick Peterson, he could, get younger players, and younger players could learn from him, like Jair Alexander, Josh Jackson, just, the younger quarterbacks. Adrian Amos, like the younger cornerbacks on our team can learn from Patrick Peterson. And also, this season, he had 9 assists and 3 interceptions, so obviously that is very good. 3 interceptions, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a hard job to do, to get 3 interceptions. So I feel like, I mean, he is a great player. If we get him, I'd be happy with that. I mean, I feel like one of the biggest reasons I would want him was so our younger cornerbacks can learn from him. And he's just a great player in general. He's always been, a great player for the Cardinals. He has been on the Cardinals his whole career, I believe. Yeah, I think he's been on the Cardinals his whole career. So maybe he'll want to stay there, maybe for his last season if it is. Or maybe he'll come to Green Bay, help our defense out. Number 4, we got Richard Sherman. This was a very tough one to put on the list because he did not really have a great season this year. To be honest, he did not really, show up this year. Obviously, he was on the 49ers, who were basically a hospital team this year. But Richard Sherman, it's more like the Patrick Peterson kind of thing. He is a great player. Our younger players can learn from this guy. And maybe he could, help our defense out very well. I really have never liked Richard Sherman. I mean, I don't think a lot of people like him because, he's a trash talker. I mean, just there's reasons. But, yeah, this season he had solo 16 and 1 interception, so obviously not the best stats. But, I mean, I feel like if there were a reason we to get him, I would not be mad at the decision. I mean, I feel like it would help us out in ways. And, I mean, I guess he could just help our defense out. I mean, yeah, I feel like it would help our defense out kind of. But, I mean, I just put him on the list because, just a Patrick Peterson kind of thing. Now, number 5, last but not least, T.Y. Hilton. So, guys, if you did not read, this has been on the news. The Packers actually interviewed T.Y. Hilton. Actually, I don't think it's an interview. I don't know what it's called when, they go in and meet with the coach. I think it's an interview. I'm not sure. But he was actually interviewing with Matt LaFleur and the Packers about a week ago. And I would not be angry if we got T.Y. Hilton. This is a guy that I feel like if we got him, it would be huge. Just statistically this season, he has had a great year. He has had 56 receptions for 762 yards and 5 touchdowns. Obviously, for 56, receptions, only 762 yards. I mean, that's still good. I mean, this is T.Y. Hilton that we're talking about. He is a great wide receiver. He's obviously maybe not top 10, maybe close to top 10 in receivers in the NFL. I feel like he is a great wide receiver, and I would not be angry if we got T.Y. Hilton. Just talking about the stats. Over his career, he has had great stats. He once was a top 10 receiver probably in his career for, that season. But yeah, I feel like I would not be angry. I mean, he played with Andrew Luck. He played with Phillip Rivers now. I mean, not be angry if that happened. So, yeah, that is going to end the video for today, guys. That's all I have to say. Those are my top 5 free agents the Packers should maybe think about. Getting. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you like the new setup. I mean, you got the Packers helmet. It's got, the desk and stuff. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. We're almost at 60 subscribers. Tonight, I am going to bring you guys my vlog that I made. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. I will see you guys in the next video. Go Pack Go. And goodbye.